What's going on, guys? I'm at the park right now and I'm still keeping my social distancing, nobody around. Right now it's like -1 degrees, it's freezing. In April too, I can't believe it. It's weird, April 15th. And yeah, I was gonna make a video about just kind of like talking a little bit more about tips and hacks, but last time the video that caught a lot of wind noises, so, and the quality was kind of like lower than I expected, so I decided to switch it over, tweak it up, and I'm gonna go home and talk about this later on after my little jog. Yeah, so we'll catch up when I get home, and then I'm gonna charge up my camera and we're gonna go do that. Okay. Oh, what's going on, guys? Welcome back here today. I hope you guys are all doing great today. It's been crazy. My last video I was just explaining a lot about the plans for this channel, personal finance, lifestyle, a lot of personal growth, and you know, it was a windy, like I was actually pretty happy with the quality that came out, and so like I just tweaked it a little bit with this camera, just going at instead of 60 frames per second, we're gonna try 120 frames per second at 1080p. We're gonna see how this works out. And last time it was really windy, so now we're inside, we're indoors. I got my like stuff going on right here. Everything's going good. Hope you guys are all doing great though. I know some people are out there like being quarantined right now, and there are some people that are just working essential work. Yeah, it's been crazy. A lot of companies have paid a lot of a lot more money, a lot more wages have been increased because of like the essential work now. So people who are working, they're just getting paid a little bit more, but again, there's risk involved as well too. I'm one of those people that are working in essential business. I paid a little bit more, so whatever extra money I make, I put it to the side. I try to save because I don't know what's going to happen afterwards. But for those of you who are in home quarantine, it's an opportunity. I personally see this as an opportunity. It's silver lining, and there's so many things you can do right now besides Netflix and chill. Yeah, my last video I explained it a little bit. Udemy.com. Use that, learn a new skill set, right? Learn something new. When I was podcasting, very actively podcasting, started podcasting. Check it out, actually. It's on Spotify still. It's called Path Hunters, and it's an amazing podcast, but I did a lot of all the work myself. I learned this whole entire skill by myself, self-taught everything. And then afterwards, I realized that I can actually freelance this work, and I've started freelancing it. Nothing yet, but started freelancing this work. And then so I'm going to try and focus on just doing that work for people, because I know there's a lot of people out there who wants to start a podcast but don't know how to go about it. I took a course on Audacity, and I started playing around with it, started just seeing what worked and what didn't work, and basically just trial and error from here on out. So now I know how to podcast edit, and it all started just by experimenting, like nothing what I'm doing now, right? Right now I'm just experimenting a lot of video editing, and so we're gonna go and focus on that, right? It's really important to go and just be willing to go and learn a new skill. So like I said, a lot of people have a lot of time right now at home, besides watching Netflix, which is nothing wrong with that, but more into just taking the time and developing a new skill set, coming out stronger than ever before, and then going about starting a side hustle as much as possible. So that way you don't have to worry about money, right? It's crazy this time of year. Yeah, it's a different time, and I don't know what's gonna happen. We don't know what's gonna happen. We're in this together, and so this is the best tips I can give you and what to do in this quarantine, and this is what this video is all about. Another tip as well too is that just basically taking care of your mental state is super important. Taking care of yourself, taking care of just your well-being is important. So going out for walks, still keeping that social distancing as well too, and going out and just enjoying the weather as much as you can, taking care of your health and fitness. So make sure you just eat, work out a little bit at home, making sure you also refocus as well too, trying to find out what is your goal is here. Right now my goal is just to amass some skill sets as well too, going on udemy.com, learning something new, learning how to edit. I'm learning a lot from YouTube videos at the moment, and jumping on how to color grade videos and everything, right? So because I really want to learn how to get more in depth into YouTube, and this is what it takes, right? So I have a lot of time in my hands actually, because I'm still working, but on top of that I'm working less, and so whatever time I have available, I just spend it on just learning. So that's basically another tip for you as well too. Try to take care of your mental state. I always take a lot of that for myself personally as well too. Another tip as well, this is very practical for a lot of people that is trying to stay afloat, is basically just trying to give a call to your credit card companies, your bills, to see if it can deferred. um, It's gonna take a while because there's a lot of volumes and calls, but what I did was they left the phone down. I just kind of left it there on the table, and basically just did my own thing until somebody picked up. And it took about like 45 minutes to maybe an hour or so until somebody finally picked up for one of my credit cards last week. And basically I was paying like 20% interest, and now it's down to like 9.8%, which is fantastic, right? So this is, every company is different. If you have like debt right now and you don't know how to pay it, at least you can reduce that, so like way it takes a less damage compared to what it usually would. Um, so yeah, so that's what I did for myself last week. Another thing that I did for myself last week as well too, so I was consolidating a lot of the debt that I had, so putting it to over to credit cards that had 0% interest for like 10 months. It's like a special promotion they would have. Just go ahead and Google it, and Google like any interest rate consolidating debt credit cards and everything. So see what kind of deals they have available, so that way you can go and just switch over and try to save as much money as you can, right? Because interest actually really hurts a lot. Trust me, I know. And so proactively going after these different things is super important. Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking for you as well too, so that way it can help getting bills deferred as well too, giving the calls, give them a call and see what's up and see what you can do. And then another one as well too, another tip is that being proactive to see what you have at home, like that you can sell on eBay, Craigslist or whatever it is, along with keeping that social distancing. Like I sold like my old phone not too long ago. My camera cut off for a second, but anyways, so basically um seeing whatever you can sell at home, looking around, seeing what is worth money or anything like that, see if you can get rid of it, see if you're gonna make extra cash here and there. There's this gentleman I was watching on YouTube where he was actually making like a solid $2,500, $60,000 a year, I think, roughly, on just basically looking on what's cheap, what's at home, going to garage sales, trying to make sales. Gary Vaynerchuk also did a video on this as well too. I could also link that below as well too for you to check out as well. Yeah, so it's not impossible to go and be frugal, and seeing what's worth money, and seeing what like you can make, seeing how you can make extra cash. It's all about being resourceful and trying to think outside the box a little bit, because like nowadays, like your conventional life is basically just kind of brought down to this as well too. So it's like it's hard, and I understand a lot of people are at home being quarantined, and I want you all to get through this along with myself and everyone all together, and then that way we can come back and have some sense of like normalcy now afterwards, hopefully. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed all this. I hope you guys enjoyed the tips as well too. Everything's gonna be linked down below. Yeah, and let me know. Let me know if you need any help or anything like that. Message me on Instagram. On Instagram on Path Hunters. That is my username. And again, subscribe and then turn on notification bell and comment below. Let me know if this helps you or not. I would love to know as well too. Hope you have a great one as well too. Have yourself a great one. Take care, guys.